He is getting on base. That's a towering pop-up on the first base side. Lamont Wade Jr.'s under it. One away. It's difficult for Elias to always figure out who first base for a few games, so their hitting streak overall is a little longer. That one's out to left center field. It's going to be a 16-game hitting streak. It's a one-hop off the 399 side. And JT will pull into second base with his 7th double of the year. And that's a good way to get things rolling here in the first inning.
He jumps all over a high fastball here, and it's out over the plate, and he actually pulls it now. Pulls it into left center field, the deepest part of the ballpark, pretty much, other than maybe right center. It's one of the deepest ballparks.
7 runs batted in. And he pops. 1 ball and 1 strike. That runs high. Liner out to left field, but Ramos was playing deep, and he's back and gets it. He was literally 2 steps in front of the warning track when the ball left the bat. Didn't deter him from having a pretty good weekend against the Mets, even though it was only 1 full game.
You look at the on-base percentage, 472. I mean, that's extraordinary. I mean, he's tough to strike out. He'll put the ball in.
2 strikes. Back to the middle. To his left, Sosa. He was shaded that way. 2 outs. Taiwan is not happy with himself. As Caleb Cotham told us before the ball game today, as something about the arm slot and the comfort level. 5-3 on the putout. That's a quick inning. We'll head to the second. 7 for 12. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled off 1 and 2. You expect, yeah, we're going to get a lot of runs, we're going to get a lot of hits, and it didn't happen.
No, it's just part of the
percentage for Rob Thompson. Ground ball softly to shortstop. Wisely throws him out. Phillies go down in order. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Bailey hitting .297. Take strike. I said, you guys are swinging it. And he said, well, we're now.
He's super energized right now with the way they're going about it. They've got a lot of young players as Bailey flips this ball into right field for their first hit of the game. This is a split that stays up in the zone. He's got to get that pitch down, and Bailey gets it off the end of the bat. Drops in front of Castellanos.
And it brings Jorge. The Phillies, in fact, didn't play in one of the games because he was struggling so much, and he take.
That was a better pitch.
Center field, pretty well hit, but Rojas is out there. He'll settle under it. The runners are tagging. Rojas gets behind it. His throw going to third. It probably should have gone to second. So now second and third with 1 out, and the double play is not in. And he lines one into right field, a base hit. This is going to get 2 home. It's going to go to the corner. And Yastrzemski's going to get at least to second base. And that'll be his 4th double of the year. Last year for the Giants, hit 175.
Injury.
That one is going to leak into center field, a base hit. And Yastrzemski will score. It's 3-0 Giants.
I was just going to say the reason why he was in there is because of his defense, but he swung the bat quite well for him, and not a whole lot of at bats. That's his 17th at bat.
Over third, excuse me. And that one's going to be the 4th hit of the inning. First and second with 2 outs.
Has caused a dramatic change in home runs that are hit. But today, for those here in San Francisco, at this prize in 2018 for that idea.
And it'll be the first hit. Make that the 2nd hit of the game for the Phillies.
So most people don't realize that more than
it never failed.
And that is hit high and deep champion this park is Mike Milken.
So that he hits a lot of home runs, and he also has a lot of strikeouts.
Well, that's what the Phillies do.
Well, they just aren't intimidated being down any number because they know they're explosive. They could put a crooked number on the board in a hurry. You get a 1-out single the opposite gap, then all of a sudden the 3-1 count and a predictable fastball, and all of a sudden it's a 1-run ball.
But it's not in the top 3. You know, some part.
Here's Bohm. Bohm. This one towards right center field. And yes, in front of Matos. Michael Chapman takes a strike. Foul back.
But that was a hanger.
Cued. And Real Muto will throw him out.
Out the stretch, basically.
And a base hit for Bailey.
Well, you see him cruise through a couple of hitters and throw a perfect.
He has with a double and 2 RBIs. 2-0. There's a strike. Out in front on a high fly ball to right.
Hey, come on out.
Here's Ramos, who struck out looking. Shot up the middle and a base hit. And he fouls this one out of play.
Why? And even if he doesn't hit it hard, it's still a base hit.
Sosa, double play. The ball went right through Taijuan Walker.
Randy Rodriguez now in the 8th time that he has come in on the year. Hey, it's the big leagues.
Down low.
Hard thrower.
Out of play. Wraps this one on the ground to Thairo Estrada.
He's getting close.
Off the end of the bat, more work for Estrada.
7 strikeouts today for Blake Snell. Shirt featuring Patrick Bailey, Camilo Doval, and Logan Webb is presented by Coca-Cola. And
hit the ball hard twice in his last at bat. And this is foul.
All right, our ball dude. Hey, nice play. First baseman.
Chopper to third. That's a fair ball. Bohm wide. Matos is safe.
If he touched the bag, now he goes back. This would have been an extremely good play, but you can't bet against Bohm. He's got a good arm. Just comes up the line. See, he did initially pass the bag without touching it, although I don't think he could have.
Wade takes low. So Lamont. Wrap to right. Over the head of Castellanos. It dies on the wall. And second and third with nobody out. And Wade. Here's Estrada. He wraps it on the ground, and it goes over the glove of Bohm. How about that?
Estrada hits it right on the button. And the ball just bounces right over the glove of Alec Bohm.
Dribbler, foul.
First pitch changeup. In situation.
Into the gap. And making the catch is Pache. And the throw home is cut off. And the Giants take the lead.
Pitch back up. Looked like it caught him on the foot. And Rodriguez makes the play.
Down low. Stroked out into left center field. Keep Giants trainers off field.
Exceptional.
Check swing foul. Wisely gets the big hop and Wisely throws him out. 6 up, 6 down for Rodriguez. Hit towards the gap. Nobody's there. Yastrzemski's going to score. Wisely does it again. Who is this guy?
He's got it going. He's going up there and he's not thinking he's going to get a hit. He's not hoping he's going to get a hit. He knows he's going to get a hit. And that just is easy. 75% of a swing, backspins the ball, finds a gap, and gives his team a 2-run lead. And on top of that, puts himself in scoring position.
Here's Luis Matos. Matos pops the first pitch up. Romilto. High to Florida. Foul back.
Got pretty good speed at second base, and Wise is going to get a 2-out jump. But the Phillies across the board, pretty good arms.
On the ground is short. Sosa. Giants.
Spots number 1 through number 9.
Wilmer's going to play it off his chest. For those that you don't know, he had 4 years in the minor leagues with the Phillies. Who can see it? And it's foul. No.
Well, if nobody touched it, it's a foul ball. So
cued. Estrada's going to get the out at first, which is the wise thing to do, just because of the action on that big
breaks. I mean, you're talking 2 full steps into the break. Now he's got to regroup and come back. And he does so nicely. Plus, that ball had some spinach on it. And in the end, numbers.
And he's facing Tyro. Estrada bounces it. It's 1. More work for Bone. He beat it out.
I mean, he can go, and that's from the right side, too.
And boom. There's a strike. There he lets one fly at 90. Bone. Handcuff.
Love the ultra slow mo.
Pulls it foul. Chapman. Both run well. Popped up. He drops it. And there was no infield fly rule. None.
Well, that's kind of like the no man's land out there. I mean, we saw it called that deep into the outfield in San Diego earlier this season, and Bob Melvin lost his mind. And ball starts drifting out, and no umpire raised the arm to signify a infield fly rule. So that ball was live. The Giants got a break because that ball kicked away from Merrifield, and everybody got a chance to move up. So
doubled and knocked in a pair as he fouls this one out of play.
They weren't.
It's Pache. And his throw is going to be cut off.
King.
Up the middle. And a base hit. Ramos comes through.
And he wasn't waiting around. Up there jumping on the first thing he saw. And it wasn't a hanger either. That was that curveball. Right out over the plate at the knees. Right back up the middle. Another two-hit day and another big offensive afternoon for Elliot Ramos.
Out into right center field. And Castellanos puts it away. 2 added runs for the Giants. And a pop up. Then Wilmer will watch. Drift out of play.
And Senators. And his specialty.
2-2. Foul. Dusty Walt. So both those guys in the Hall of Fame. Wilmer Flores will circle to the bag. Very nice inning for Ryan Walker. Giants are coming up. Let's say that's a Sid get up. Cued. And Harper just gets it before it hits the bag. Got an inning going. 1 ball and 1 strike. Same spot, 1-2. Well, I tried to get him to go again. Boom. Estrada going for 2.
Well, Eric Bohm's got to feel like the Giants are picking on him.
And this is Bryson Stott. One ball. Up to Ramos and left. 1 out. Marsh. Okay, 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 balls and a strike. Stroked into the gap. One hop up against the wall.
Nice at bat.
He's got good bloodlines.
His dad Roger, great pitcher. He could hit a little bit too, though. Although nobody really got a chance to see much of Roger Clemens, the hitter. It's a 2-0 slider down low, and he's worked himself into a 3-0 count. You don't want to do the Phillies any favor when they're putting together an inning, even with a 4-run lead. You don't want to give away free passes. Right down Market Street, and again. Whew.
Matos battling the sun. This is a tough time.
Right now it's not fun if you're in the middle of the field. Pop-ups for shortstops, second baseman, center fielders, not easy, and that's what you're looking into.